Alright, howdy YouTube, this is Rock, and we're going to be doing another edition of Heroes of the Storm today. I decided, I just brought out a video of Anub'arak, but I decided that it wasn't really a fair shot out of him. We did, the game on our side was horrible, the last one we played, so I thought I would bring him out again and see if I could give him another shot at the warrior type and see how I like him. Because I wasn't overly impressed with him last time. But also, he's kind of for a warrior, he's kind of a squishy warrior. And I think I needed to take that into account while I was playing him. Instead of playing him like I would normally play a warrior. I need to be a little bit more cautious with him, I think. So I'm going to give him another try and see what I think. So his abilities here is Impale. You shoot out these line of spikes that damage and stuns the enemy. I definitely need to try to use that more, I think. The last game I tried to use it as much as I could, but it is kind of a skill shot, and I was missing a lot of them, and I don't know if they knew it was coming and they just dodged it, or if it was a horrible shot. His shield ability. You gain a shield that absorbs 260 damage over 3 seconds. I used that a fair amount of times last time in the last video, but and it seemed to work okay. I just had to get used to the fact that it was only for 3 seconds, and I was kind of expecting the shield. I felt like the shield didn't last all that long. And maybe it was just because, after either the last 3 seconds or when you absorb 260 damage, I think how it goes. And I was just not I was absorbing a lot of damage overall. His burrow charge is definitely a skill shot, and I was trying to use it as an engage, but I missed a lot. I overshot where the hero was, and then since he's so squishy, I was burrow charging into team fights and then didn't have any way to escape out of team fights. And I think they knew that, so they were just focusing me a lot. His passive ability, his trait ability is spawning a beetle at your location whenever you use an ability. The beetle lasts 8 seconds and does 20 points of damage. The heroics here, the first one is Locust Swarm. And you do a bunch of damage, area effective damage around yourself, and you're healing for a portion of that damage over 8 seconds. And then the last one is Cocoon. Wraps the enemy in a cocoon and rendering them unable to attack or damage for 8 seconds. I don't know. I kind of wonder if I should try that one. Although he is really squishy, and he does take a lot of damage. So I think maybe I'll stick with Locust Swarm this time around and see if maybe I can just get a better handle on him in general. The talent build that we're going to go with is I'm going to retry most of the build that I did last time, except I'm going to take Regeneration Master. Hopefully I get a better map that will allow me to focus on the lanes a little bit more to grab those globes. And I'm going to see if this makes a difference, because Anub'arak is kind of a squishy warrior. He doesn't have very much hit points compared to some of the other warriors out there. So I think I really do need to try to focus on this. I'm hoping I get a good map to try this out on so that I can go around and collect globes and get some regeneration going on him. But everything else is going to be relatively the same if you watched my last video. We're going to be doing Legion of Beetles. So, Anub'arak will automatically spawn beetles every 8 seconds. It can be toggled on and off. I'm not sure why you would want to, because these are just kind of free spawn beetles that come out of you and start attacking stuff or structures. But you can turn it off if you want. I haven't figured out why you would want to, but it is there. At level 7, we're going to do with Leeching Scarabs, so that 50% of the damage they dealt you're going to get back as healing. At level 10, we're going to go with Locust Swarm, like I said, so that we have an area effect around us that's going to do damage and heal us back for a portion of that. At level 13, we're gonna do Burning Rage so that there's just constant damage that people are gonna take around you. So at level 13, it is a lot. I did notice a few times after I hit level 13 that I was in lane that the minions went down a lot quicker because of that. Level 16, again, I'm gonna either do Epicenter so that my burrow charge does 85% more damage and has a bigger area effect, or we're going to do blood for blood and see how that goes. And then level 20, where hopefully we can get level 20. Last one we didn't. We're going to try out Hive Master and see how that works for us. So here we go. We're going to cross our fingers and hope that we get a better match. We're going to queue up for a quick match and see what we get. For the frozen Okay, so we are on the Sky Temple today. I see this map a lot. So on the friendly team, we have obviously me as Anub'arak. We have Tracer, sad face, Artanis, Li Ming, and Tassadar. And on the enemy side, we have Sonya, Uther, Raynor, Tracer, and Tassadar. I think every match I've played so far has had Tracer, one Tracer on each side. Alright, so on the Sky Temple, if you haven't played this map, what's going to happen at certain points during the match is these little captured temples are going to spawn, and you have to stand within the circle and turn the circle your color. Once the circle is completely your color, the towers are going to shoot these beams of energy and hit your enemies, towers and walls and temples and all those lovely things. Of course, while you're trying to hold these circles, you will be also fighting the enemy team and the defenders of the temples. These little guardians will spawn at certain points while you're standing within the circle, and you have to take them down just as much as you have to defend against the enemy team. And at certain points, a couple of these temples are going to spawn at the same time. So if anybody has actually watched my videos, you pretty much really know how Sky Temple work, because I get this map a lot. Comparative to the other maps that are out there, I see this one more than anything else, I think. That's okay, I actually enjoy playing Sky Temple. I think it's pretty fun. Some of the other maps are kind of annoying, but yeah, everybody has their favorites, I guess. And Sky Temple, I think my favorites is either Sky Temple or the one with the Immortals, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Alright, howdy y'all. So, level 1, we're going to take Regeneration Master and hope that we turn out better this game. Let's see, where's everybody going? I'm going to go bottom, I guess. Everybody else seems to be going... We're apparently going to go 3 top and 1 mid. Nope, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to try to grab globes as much as I can. I'm hoping that... Ooh, that doesn't look good up there. That's not a way to start out the beginning of the map. Alright, so let's get some globes here. So that we can get some regeneration going. I really just want the globe, leave me alone. I really just want the globe. No, they almost killed me. Oh my god. But I just want the globe.
The light of the sun rose.
Ah.
Soon they shall shall bask in my glory. My magic flows.
Alright, so we're gonna hearth back here so that I can go to full health. Because I am a very squishy warrior, and coming up here with almost no health would not be good. I think I'm gonna come up here, honestly. Well, that was effective. I think that was probably my best use of that ability so far. Alright, level 4 here. We're gonna go Legion of Beetles. Oops. Wrong button, wrong button. Stop, stop, stop.
My temple tower. Return to your war here.
Yeah, I actually got a kill, I think. I think it was actually me that got that kill. I really need to try to get some globes. Let's see if we can come down to the bottom here and grab a... Ah, no, 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 no. Alright, so this fight I'm doing a little bit more cautious. Can I get it? Can I get it? I want the globe. I want the globe. A little bit more cautious. Not being full in like I would normally be on a hero.
Ha! That'll show him.
And I'm going for globes. Generating 9. Oh, Lord. I'm on my way. Ah, no, 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 no. Can I get this globe before I go? Alright. Level 7. We're gonna do leeching scarabs here. Trying to focus Uther here. Oh, Sonya got me. Did we get her? Yeah, she got me, but we got her. That's okay. That was a good trade. 4 for 2. I'll take that. So this fight I'm definitely doing a little bit more cautious. Because I realized with the first one that I played that he is really squishy. Especially for a warrior here. And I think the regeneration globes are helping a little bit. Maybe not a lot, but a little bit. just need to get out of there. And we have level 10. So we're gonna go with Locust Swarm. And we have to watch it because they now have level 10 also. And I think nothing's going on, so I think I'm gonna come up here and grab this camp. Because I think I can do that. He definitely doesn't put out a lot of damage. But these scarabs are helping a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can come over here and do anything.
Rid their forts from my land. My temple's power has been expended. You are stronger.
So being a little bit more cautious seems to be working pretty well. He's not huge into getting these guys. But as long as nobody comes up and bothers me. I'll do a Burning Rage, this will help a little bit. And, alright, those went down. So, I'm only at 11 globes. That's not very good for 10 minutes in. So, let's see if I can get some more globes here. Alright. So there's a fight going on down here. So I better come down. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Yeah! I helped with a kill! I helped with a kill! I helped with a kill! I can't believe that.
Magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals.
I definitely do not have enough hit points to hang around here.
Was your
level 13. Man, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to try Epicenter here.
Until I choose otherwise.
We need these mercs for backup.
This one's going a little better than the last one.
You fought well this day, my warriors.
I'm going back for a bit.
Light of the sun rose in. Soon they shall pass in my glory. That's the end of your kill.
Alright. Well, I saved him. I sacrificed myself for Tassadar. I tried to put up as much
Capture this mercenary
blockage as I could there. Well, I'm gonna go down and take care of these guys here.
From the depths I come.
Temple's magic subsides. Find something else to fight over.
As you command.
At least it's temporary.
Well, again, I sacrificed myself, but I got that camp. I got the camp, and now they're pushing. I died, but I think I'm having now. I'm getting the hang of Anub'arak a little bit better in this one, and I think I'm having a little bit better fight. That last map was horrible for him. It was not good for him, but this one is working out pretty good. Actually, I like this one pretty well, and it's a pretty even match. I mean, we're like experience points wise, we're right there for both of us. So I'm going to let them know that I'm on my way here.
The temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. That didn't turn out very well for me. And now, since we're at like almost level 20, the death timers are really long. Oh no, they got both towers. Oh, there we go. We need to get at least one of these guys. Level 20. Oh, Hive Master. Ooh, they're almost, like, a lot of them are dead. So this is perfect.
My service is eternal.
Let them know I'm on my way there.
And so the light fades from my temples, but it will return again.
So be it. Victory for the Scourge.
I'm not huge into, like, team fights and stuff. But I can take these camps pretty well. Now that we're at level 20. Having that push on the bottom will be nice.
Indubitably.
We need these mercs for backup.
There we go. Now we're gonna get a good push.
I'm going back for a bit.
Well, this is gonna turn our way a little bit, I think. There we go. That was a good use of that ability. Boss is pushing down here. They killed the boss. That's okay. And we're hitting the core. Now I can see some major sustainability for this guy. Yeah! Disrupted her ability. And that's good game, people. Nice job. Alright. So now that I played him again, I like him a little better because he's a different kind of play style from the other warriors. And once I understood that, it actually wasn't that bad. You know, the first game I played with him, I didn't really like him, but now that I've played a second game and kind of understood a little bit more of his actual play style, I like him a lot better. So look at that, we killed 4 people. We only died 4 times this time, had 11 assists. I think I pulled off a couple of good plays with his abilities. A couple times I disrupted Sonya and got her down. Burrow charge. I got behind people that time, so I think I understood his playstyle a little bit better than I did the first time. 51,000 damage absorbed, not as much as our Tannis, but that's okay. I did halfway decent, I think, in that fight. I understood how the play went a little better, and I really did actually think that the Regeneration Master made a big difference compared to the last ability I chose. But just go over my talents quickly again. We went Regeneration Master, Legion of Beetles, Leeching Scarabs, Locust Swarm, Burning Rage, which became very helpful at the end, taking those Merc camps, Epicenter, and for Hive Master. That's actually, you got a good amount of healing off in the Hive Master one. I did see a big return on that. The late game for him, he was much more sustainable. He had much more hit points, so it was much easier to stay alive. And the healing come from his Locusts and his Beetles definitely helped out a lot. Having that Regeneration Master, I wish I would have spent a little bit more time grabbing some globes just so that I had a little bit more return there. But I did feel much more tanky, much more durable than I did the first time I played him. So I definitely liked him a little better this time around. Alright, so there we go, another edition of Heroes of the Storm. Again, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe so you can keep up with all of my new videos that come out. And also don't be afraid to hit me up on all the medias. You know, I got Twitter, I've got Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. You can follow me in all those places. Keep up to date on all my comings and goings. Alright, well, thank you for checking out my video again today, and we'll see you next time.